Ticket Machine is the official ticket broker of Spartan Nation. No matter what you need a ticket for, border to border, coast to coast, the Ticket Machine is your ticket source. So whether you need to get into the hottest concerts, the best sporting events, you want the best seats in the house, or you just want to get in the door, when you want to go to any event that requires a ticket, anywhere, border to border, coast to coast, it's always theticketmachine.com. Theticketmachine.com, 517-655-3201. Check it out today at theticketmachine.com.
We're certainly excited to be in the Sweet 16 after a very difficult match at Louisville. Very well coached team, Louisville. We're up 1-0. Unbelievable facility that they have there, and gave up a kind of a tough 50-50 call that turned into a goal with 13 minutes left. And I give our guys a ton of credit and the leadership to refocus and go in overtime and get a win. And always excited for two seniors that have a huge part in that. Connor Corrigan drew the foul, and then John Freitag finished it off. So very happy for the guys. Very excited to be playing in our fourth Sweet 16 in 6 years, I believe. So certainly proud about that, and I think that speaks to some consistency of the program, but I think our guys have their eyes set on something a little bit more. Looking forward, we'll play Sunday at 1 o'clock against a very good Georgetown team who won the Big East tournament. As Zach mentioned, they're the 13th overall seed. They've got some very good players. Their two forwards, Chara and Dotson. The right back, Nealis is very good. Very well coached. Brian does a great job with them. So we'll have a very difficult match, but excited for the opportunity. Any questions?
Damon, Izzo comes over and speaks to your team on Friday. He's in the crowd. Then after the game on Sunday, he talks about you in his presser. How big of an impact can it have on the team, not only for your players and the excitement around your program, but in recruiting when someone like a Tom Izzo has embraced it so much?
I think that's a microcosm of what Tom does for a lot of the programs. That's awesome that he does that he speaks to the guys, that he actually shows up on a snowy night on Thursday. He probably preferred people not to know that he's there, but he's there to support us, told the guys that he's coming, and I think the guys rally and play for stuff like that. I think it just speaks to the family atmosphere that we have here at Michigan State. It certainly helps recruiting, but I think both Mark D'Antonio, Tom Izzo, Susie, Dan Nicole, all of us, Jake Boss, we try to band together and pull together as a team, and I think that came through, and we're very, very proud to be part of it and very thankful.
Damon, Tom also said recently that never mind basketball, football, this is a soccer school. But how proud are you of what you just said about all the Sweet 16s here, and that you've been able to put this sport or keep it on the map?
Well, I think we've got a great soccer community here in the greater Lansing area. You've got the Lansing Knight professional team coming, so we're very proud of it. I look at this, I'm just part of a team. I think Tom and Mark are probably our All-Americans on our team. But there are, and if I get a chance to be a starter once in a while and fill in and play a role to help the team, if it comes this spring and I get to sit on the bench and cheer Jake Boss and Jackie Joseph on and do that, then I'll do that. So I'm just happy to be a part of it. I'm glad that we can contribute as a soccer program to the athletic department in some way. Some days they're bigger than others, but we're just happy to be a part of it and do it. So it's a good feeling, and I do feel good about kind of this consistency of the program. It's hard to do to maintain that, and I think this group of seniors is looking for something a little bit more. Like I said, it'll be very difficult on Sunday, but I think if the way we're playing, we definitely have a possibility.
What does it feel like to win in overtime in a game? We saw your reaction. It was pretty clear. It felt good. But can you put into words what that felt like?
Yeah, probably hockey, one of the similar ones where maybe a game-winning shot in basketball, but it's one of those, the emotion and everything's been building for 90 minutes, and you go plus 90 plus minutes, and just to see the ball go in the net and know the game's over, you just kind of release the emotion. I know I was probably supposed to just nod my head and go shake the coach's hand, but it was too much emotion, it was too much fun, and just really happy for the guys. I think that's what you think of, and especially when the season can end. It's one thing to win a game in the regular season and lose it in overtime. It's another thing to do it in NCAA tournament when seasons can end.
Coach, John has shown throughout the season that he's able to get up and down the field like no other. What is it like having a guy like him who's so versatile and can succeed just about anywhere on the field?
John's one of our best soccer players. He's one of our best athletes. He's a senior, and I think the other thing that's really helped it, Connor Corrigan's been hurt, but he does it on the left side too. and he's getting back into form, and that's really changed how we play. The fact that we have two wing backs that can attack both down the left and right side, and sometimes you have players that attack but aren't productive, and here you got Connor drawing the foul, and I think Freitag scored his third or fourth goal of the year, so that's huge for us.
I guess I haven't made it secretive of my feeling that soccer is too low scoring. We saw a football game last night that was 54-50 and fans are riveting. I'm not getting you to be the commissioner of soccer, but is there anything, people like offense in every sport now, is there anything soccer can do that not every game is 1-0 or 2-1?
I don't know if there is. I think certain teams, I think we continue to try to play a style that creates more chances, and I think at some point we just have to kind of embrace soccer for what it is. I think also one of the things that I embrace about soccer is it's 90 minutes, no more nor less. So, maybe a little bit of overtime, but I think that appeals to a lot of the fan base too, because some of these other sports games are going 3-4 hours long, and I don't know, with the millennials, I think soccer is one of the fastest or most watched sports from kids ages 18 to 25, and I think that appeals to that aspect of it. Similar to like baseball, I think you can try to tweak a couple things, but I don't think you're going to really take away from the essence of the game. And some games will be 3-2, 4-3, but a lot of them will probably be, especially in the tournament, people play a little more guarded, just probably like playoffs, and it'll be a little more 1-0, 2-1. I just hope we have the 2 or the 1.
You've had a few of these runs in the tournament in the past. Can you talk about how this one may be different, the climb or the emotion on the sideline? How was this one different in any way?
I think the difference was we started out in the top 10 in the country, and we're pretty much there, top 10, top 15 all year, and then just played some very good teams and just didn't quite get the results. We went 4 games without a win, tied Michigan, tied Northwestern, lost 1-0 to Indiana, who's the 2 seed, 1-0 to Maryland, who's very good in overtime. So I think we were starting this tournament with a little bit of uncertainty of where things were going to go. And I think, again, I just credit our seniors and the leadership for them to kind of wipe the slate clean, get going, win a tough game at UIC, and then go down to Louisville. So I think the unknown of what we do, deep down I thought we had the possibility, but there were some games at the end of the year that didn't tell us that that's how it was going to go, and we kind of rewrote the book, and so definitely proud of our guys for doing that.
Also,
West Virginia they held Georgetown for 88 minutes. Do you look at what they did at all, or do you just trust your team because you guys have been so stout defensively recently?
I don't think you tweak, you kind of stick to what you do at this time of year. We've watched that game, we'll recognize what Georgetown does well. We'll try to maybe take a couple things away from that within our own scheme, but we're not, I think at this point of the year, you want to try to get Georgetown to change to how you play as opposed to us changing for Georgetown, and that'll be the game. Georgetown's going to go out and try to execute their plan. We're going to try to do ours, and whoever can kind of have influence and change the other team's approach is probably going to be the most successful.
they didn't see the game-winning goal, the match-winning goal. Can you describe that or the foul that led to it and some of the players that allowed the final sequence to take place?
Yeah, so, starting overtime, I thought we went right on the attack. Giuseppe won a good ball in midfield, not the biggest guy, but used his body well. I think he played it into Sarakowski, who bumped it out wide to Corrigan, and Corrigan was aggressive and drew the foul. Giuseppe always takes our free kicks, and we work on restarts a lot. And so he served a very good ball that got flicked. I think Nielsen, somebody went hard into the middle to kind of make it tough. The ball bounced off of somebody's chest on Louisville, and Freitag was just right there and smacked it home and made a big run to the corner flag. So it was pretty cool.
Anything else, Coach Rensing?
Awesome, thanks guys.